moving more intense. That's the truth, and you know it. The vast majority of people here are just afraid to say.
He's fine. He's a child.
Hey, I gotta get over here.
To the thing.
We don't need to.
He's not a thing.
Go away. They're not a race.
Hey. You're a race.
The race is from Eurasia. Mankind is from Africa.
Come on, let's get your shoes.
You're a disgrace to society.
Walk away.
No.
Walk away.
I try to keep it clean. Can you imagine what this is going to be like once it's all taken over by that? Just a big ghetto.
You're filth.
Just a big ghetto.
You're...
You'll be... It won't matter. Willow.
I don't even have words. I don't even know what to say about your kind.
My kind is all over. They're just afraid to say stuff.
Well, maybe they should be afraid.
No, I'm not.
Come on, you guys.
Obviously.
I'm not. We're going to
You're not.
I want soda. No.
Don't worry.
My dream house.
Did you call him the child? Did you call the child the word? It is my own business. You call him. Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again? Okay. All right, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people.
Nobody digging to you.
A little kid just did, you don't.
That little kid, you call him the little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna...
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child 5-year-old and the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be that.
I don't give a...
Huh. Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you.
I am.
You're saying more black people get abortions.
Yes. So I looked
Okay,
it up.
why is that, white lady? White lady, why do more black people get abortions? Because abortions are based on what? Lack of access to resources. No, because abortions disproportionately happen to impoverished people. Why are black people more impoverished than white people? Because of white supremacy. So thank you for pointing out that people that have been forced into poverty through systemic racism of the last 200 years are forced to abort their baby more because of the lack of resources to be able to raise a baby. And then you, as a white lady, use that as your talking point to take the health care away from those same women that are suffering in those same impoverished neighborhoods because you don't want to acknowledge the white supremacy behind it all. Go ahead.
Okay.
Stupid.
Don't call me stupid.
Look at this. Look at this. Is this white?
We're talking about.
Is this white?
We're talking about skin color.
Okay, is this white?
We're talking about skin color.
Okay, tell me your question.
Your
Is
skin
it
color
white?
is white.
No, it's not. This is
Not
white.
that white. That's an object. We're talking about skin color.
This is the same color.
You're white.
This is the option.
So what you think you are? You think what color are you?
I'm peach.
Bro.
Stupid.
Don't call me stupid.
Look at this.
Generations. I'm American.
Yeah, but so you're Afro-American.
Yeah, I mean, I'm African American, but like my people have been in America for like centuries.
Hundreds of years.
Yeah.
He was originally from Africa.
I mean, we're all originally from Africa.
That's debatable. So why do you trace your roots to one country in Africa?
I don't, because I was like in America, and my grandmother, and my great-grandmother, and my great-great-grandmother. So like, I don't think we have the documentation, because like the slave trade sort of ruined that.
Okay.
But yeah, we've been in America for hundreds of years, many generations.
Becca, are all white people racist?
100%. How can you be a white South African and not be racist? And I don't mean that in the way of you necessarily consciously think that black people are inferior. I mean that there is just no way that you could have been born into this society without internalizing racist assumptions. But let's not make that the end of the conversation. It's not racist, it's just a fact. Let's not make that the end of the conversation. Let's say, yes, sure, we are all racist, and what are we going to do about it? Let's move on. Let's not make that the final insult.
Becca.
About why?
You say you don't hate blacks. What do you feel about them and what do you want done with them?
When time comes, God will send them back to their homeland, Africa. I have nothing against them.
Why will God send them to Africa?
Because all the races will go back to their homeland.
Well, where do whites go? This used to belong
Whites
to.
stay here, New Jerusalem. America.
Excuse me, whites stay in New Jersey?
New Jerusalem. The United States, New Jerusalem.
Okay, but the Native Americans, which we used to call Indians, they were here first. We have to get out.
No.
No,
So when are you leaving?
I'm not leaving. Wait.
Okay, I'll listen.
In the Bible, it says in Genesis 2, in the chapter of 2, in Genesis, it says that be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth, and subdue it. Subdue it is to rule over, and he was talking to us Israelites, the Adamites, from Adam.
What
He
is
was
that?
talking to Adam.
Okay, well,
We're from Adam.
what has that? Wait a sec. What has that got to do with the fact that if we're returning to where we're from, I gotta tell you that if you go back far enough in your family, you're not from the United States of America. Okay, you're probably.
I don't care, but white Christian America.
He said everybody's got to go back.
It's the promised land. God gave it to us.
Okay, so God gave it.
That's how it goes.
Excuse me.
If you don't like it, then
Excuse me. Wait, God gave the United States of America
it's
to
the
us?
promised land.
Wait, is this in the Bible? The Bible was written before 1776.
Yes, and it does tell the future.
So how did God do it? That there was no United States of America. How could God have given? How in the Bible could it say that God?
God prophesies future in the Bible.
Go ahead.
Well, for one, I am a Baptist child, and for one, who do y'all think y'all are coming to this state and just stands up saying stuff about our white people here? Us black people were the first people here. Cause I'm in y'all. And I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all saying y'all gonna kill somebody. I dare y'all come and touch some of them. Cause all of us is one color. Cause when the lights go off, all of us are black.
God bless you.
It seems I had plenty of time to solve that.
As black, because
I just could not live beside them. I don't feel that they should be oppressed. But I moved here. One of the main reasons was because it was a white community. And that's the only place I intend to live. If I have to leave Levittown, I will do so.
Personally, my home life, it has an effect nothing whatsoever. But on the neighbors, they have a right. Because the average white person living in Levittown has 4 and 5 children. Well, let's put it this way. If the Levittown is migrated in hordes of Negroes, which they have a right to come here, but if something that happens that way, pretty soon my neighbor will be having a Negro son-in-law or a daughter-in-law.
That was the 1950s, Levittown, Pennsylvania.